Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm officially coming back at you for the actual Kanye West Ye studio version official album review. I actually just finished listening to it, and it is nothing like the listening party because it's a little bit understandable and you can kind of get more of the feelings with it than you would with that listening party thing I did, which I said was pretty bad. One, I really thought that the listening party was the album. That's what I really thought, but nope. This is the official album review. So, for you watching that listening party one, you can still watch it, but this is going to tell if this is the if I like it or not. So this is official. So I'm going to go through track by track and let you know my thoughts on this. Track number 1. It is not like the song I said. It's called I Thought About Killing You. Already the fucking title is misleading. And another curious thing, the album picture with that nice blue sky and you see the iceberg with the mountains and the ice mountain or whatever. It's really cool beautifully, but it says on there, if I'm right, I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. Why did you put that on there, Kanye? Is that... Are you trying to tell us you really need help? I don't hate him well, almost everyone hates him personally, but it's just he's opening his big mouth to this negativity and starting this crap. So, he's digging his own grave with these things that he's coming out and ranting about. So, he's not really thinking straight. So, but to continue the album review, I'm sorry if I went off topic there, but that's just how I felt, and it's really sad to see someone just struggle with that. It's just really sad just to see what he's become, mostly, because it's unfortunate that a really good artist who I know can produce music and used to make good songs just lost it all because he got so wrapped up in the negativity in the social media. And it's a shame, but that's how it is. And I'm sorry if I may seem... I don't think I'm being that mean about it. It's just I'm being truthfully sincere about how I feel about Kanye West. And I feel really bad for him, and I really hope he gets the help he needs, because he needs to take time off from making music just to work on himself, like I said in the last video. He just needs to go to a psych ward, get on the right medications, figure out the right tools he can use just to better himself and not go on these rants like he's doing now, and just to think before you say something. Just use your words carefully. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's pretty much the basic thing. If you really have nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. And to continue this album review, I Thought About Killing You musically is not bad, and it's more influencing and kind of appealing to me, actually. It's kind of pulling me into the music, to its melody and all that, but lyrically, I'm sorry. I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. It's still a bad song, but it bounced up to a 2, so that's a good thing. But it's not that good. Track number 2, Yikes. This is where he's like, "Oh, juicy me, huh? You didn't fuck with me, huh?" And then you hear the yell "Wah!" at the very end of the song, if you know what I'm talking about. Very catchy beat. Musically, it's great. And I'm not doubting Kanye here. He does make very good productions with his melodies and his music. Musically, he produces it very well. It's just he's throwing in these lyrics that are just gonna throw people off and just make them think, you're saying the wrong things, bro. Because that's how I'm seeing this. I don't know if any of you are seeing that. It's just how I'm seeing that. So, Yikes is getting a 3.5 out of 5. It was a good enjoyment in some areas, but lyrically, it's kind of off lyrically. Track number 3, All Mine. This is where you hear, "There's so many, the dirty ass put in the water," with that thing or whatever, and I'm like, oh god, this one? This thing's only like 2 minutes and 25 seconds, so it's not really that long. Melody wise, it's good, and it's got a better rating than the listening party did. I'm giving it a 2 out of 5 because musically it was great. It's just lyrically, that dead ass pussy in the water thing he said really fast, that bugged me and just irritated me and made me hate it more. And then when Kanye comes in with his verse, fucking new songs or something like that, I'm like, no, that was from the first one, my bad. It was bad. And this is getting a 2 out of 5. Track number 4, Wouldn't Leave. Where you hear, "I don't feel that she's mine enough." And Jeremiah's in this song, and it does really good with him. It's just Jeremiah was picked for the wrong track still, but I think this song's kind of grown on me musically. Lyrically, still feel the same. As, like I said, he throws in bad lyricism with these songs. I'm not joking. If you really listen to it, you will hear his verses and the stuff he says. And it's just wrong and really messed up. Even the first track, the title is just misleading. Very misleading. And you're just like, what the fuck? But Wooden Leaves getting a 3 out of 5. Musically, it's great. It's just lyrically, with Kanye in it, it kind of throws the rating down to that kind of rating I gave it. And that's why I gave it a 3 out of 5. Track number 5, No Mistakes. This song's 2 minutes and 3 seconds. You hear in the beginning, "Believe it or not," and then it takes a pause, and then you hear, "Boom, doom, doom," and then he goes, "Make no mistakes, girls who love you." That's Charlie Wilson singing in the song. So the featured artists on some of them are good. It's just I will go into depth on the last song and tell you what feature artists I don't like. But No Mistakes is getting a 3 out of 5. He said in that slavery was a choice. Sorry about that. It's just some pop-up thing that came up on my phone. I'm sorry if I covered it with my hand real quickly. Just had to get rid of that. But when he said slavery was a choice, I was like, no. I'm like, this is why I just can't stand his lyrics. Because he's throwing in the wrong stuff to say just to make the song good. He's great at producing the song. It's just lyrically, he's doing very bad. And that's why I have to give it a 3 out of 5. Track 6, Ghost Town. In the beginning, you hear someday, and then you hear Kanye singing, I hope someday we get better. And then you hear the thing towards the end with the feature artist going, I feel kind of free. That one was. I got annoyed with that. Where the artist was singing that. I put my hands on a storm to watch myself make you bleed. With that, I'm like, oh god. I'm just trying to refresh your memory on what I was listening to. But that's getting a 2.5 out of 5 because Kanye's verse in it, and then you hear the with someone actually singing good, and he dials down the auto tune and makes his voice sound a little deeper and annoying, if you know what I'm talking about, and it's bad. This song's getting a 2.5 out of 5, unfortunately. Musically, it was great, and the featured artist saying I feel kind of free, that bugged me, but the other things she was singing about didn't do bad. It's just that part irritates me and just bugs me. So that's why I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. The final track, Violent Crimes. And this features Dej Loaf, Nicki Minaj, and someone else, but I forgot. Musically it's great. And when you hear Dej Loaf coming in, don't you go in a hurry. You better worry. It's not bad. And cry all night. When you hear that and all that, it's not bad when she comes in to bring in the begin opener of the song. But when Kanye raps, he just says the wrong stuff in the lyrics, and it's just not good. And then you hear Nicki Minaj with the voicemail thing at the end, and I'm like, oh, that's why. I was afraid she was gonna rap in the song. That was my biggest fear in this song. But since she was in the end with the voicemail call thing, just to leave a message, I'm like, okay. And then she said, I feel like a monster and everything. And yeah. I'm giving that song a 3 out of 5 because it's a little okay. It's just, there are some areas where it throws me off lyrically. And that is going to be it for the Kanye West Yay studio version official album review. Now, what do I think of this so far? Well, the first track was very misleading, and I just had a what the fuck moment when I saw that track or whatever, the title track. And then there were some irritating choruses and kind of some irritating choruses when the person brings in his voice in the song. And some of the auto-tune stuff when they throw their voice in just to mix up the album and everything, it just makes it bad. Musically, it's great. With production-wise, it's just Kanye West needs to work on his lyrics more and try to better himself to make better lyrics and to make his songs very good again. I'm unfortunately going to have to give this a 5 out of 10. It's still a bad album. I would have given it a higher rating because musically it's not too bad, but it's unfortunate to say lyrically you're not going to like it. So comment below, let me know your thoughts on Kanye West's Yay studio version if you've heard it. If not, you can send a like to this and I can put in a text saying where I found these tracks and help you out on how to listen to them, but you're gonna have to download it if you want to listen to it. That's what I had to do. But yeah, unfortunately this album's getting a 5 out of 10. It's still not good. I was actually feeling it for the musically, I was feeling it. It's just lyrically, I was hating it more. And it's unfortunate to say that Kanye West has fallen big time. So please, Kanye, just for us, take a break from making music and go get the help you need and work on yourself. That's important. don't go on these rants like you're doing right now, because you're just making everything worse, and you're kind of going to regret it later on, even if you do get better. So please, just for all of us, take a break from your music. Like I said, go to a rehabilitation center or psych ward or something. I'm not meaning it like I'm very demeaning or anything. I'm just saying to help his situation out. And get on the right medications. Even if you say you're bipolar, get on the right medications for that. That way you don't have these crazy outbursts of rants you're going on and you saying the wrong things. And use your words carefully and work on yourself just to make your life better and musically. And then when you get all that shit figured out, then I believe you can come back and make better lyrics and better productions with songs. So, if you guys feel the same way I do about what I just said, which is actually straight to the point, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on that, because Kanye West is just... I wouldn't say he's the most hated person in America, but he's looking to be that. So, thanks for watching this review, and I'll see you in the next one.